Hello there. The first webtoon on today's list is From a Knight to a Lady. In this story, we have a knight named Estelle who is incredibly devoted to serving her kingdom during the war with another empire, but ends up losing her life by her second in command, who betrays her. However, the moment she dies, she opens her eyes and finds herself in the body of a lady called Lucifella, who is from the enemy empire. And she discovers that 3 years have already passed since the war, and her country fell, and the person whose body she is in is expected to marry the commander who was her adversary from the empire she was at war with. So, in Lucifer's body, she is now helpless because this new body is weak as compared to a knight's body, and she's angry that she was betrayed and her country lost, and she wants to get to the bottom of this. This is a good story about reincarnation and the struggles Estelle finds herself in. There's so much more going on in the new world she wakes up to, on top of which she has to learn how to behave like a lady. This is a great webtoon to have in your list for sure. Now, this next story is about reincarnation / time travel, I would say. The story begins with Ariadne betraying Alfonso, who is the rightful heir to the throne because she is the fiancée of his half-brother Caesar, who wants to rule even though he is an illegitimate son of the king. Caesar has promised Ariadne that he'll marry her, but even after all her waiting, he ends up marrying Ariadne's half-sister, who he finds to be worthy of being queen now that he has the throne. Ariadne is heartbroken because she committed horrible things for Caesar because she loved him and believed that he loved her too. Ariadne is killed by her sister, and while she is dying, she wishes for a second chance to make things right and do things the right way. Next, when she opens her eyes, she finds herself back in time when she was younger and is about to be summoned by her father to potentially marry Caesar as per her previous life, but this time she is determined to change her fate. What I like about this webtoon is the strength shown by Ariadne in both her previous and new life. The plot is intriguing and keeps you guessing on what will happen next. This webtoon is definitely worth reading. Leveling Up My Husband to the Max is similar in concept to I'm the Queen in This Life. The female lead, Amber, is married against her wishes and her husband treats her coldly. She also has an awful mother-in-law who has a hold over her life and the entire household. Her husband goes to war on the emperor's orders, and even after being a war hero, both of them are deemed traitors and executed. At the moment of her death, she prays for a second chance to make her life better because she regrets not taking action to make her life better in the first place. When she opens her eyes, she finds herself back to the day of her wedding, and from that moment on, she starts taking action one by one and finds that her husband in this new life is way different and much better than he ever was in the previous life. However, there's so much more brewing under the wraps, with the Emperor keeping an eye on their every move. You'll surely enjoy this webtoon and its layered plot. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.